Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome. Today I'm on the map Polar in the Umikaze, and this is all coming to you live from, well, not really live. No, this is a pre-recorded battle in my Umikaze from the North American servers of World of Warships. Yes, I have gone stateside for a bit. I usually play on the EU server and I have an account on the EU server, but a fellow content creator and good friend suggested maybe I would like to go stateside, and here I am. You know, starting as a new player again in World of Warships, the nostalgia is incredible and the feeling is real. I get to pick my ship lines. I get to be really picky and fussy. Some ship lines I'm not entirely happy with. Some ship lines I know I can expand my fleet pretty fast with, and this is one of them. Where do we go from the Umikaze? Well, we end up eventually with the legendary Shima, or Shimikaze, with which has a certain amount of dubious renown, and we also end up with the Haragumo, and of course off that line the Kitakaze and the Akatsuki, all exceptionally good gunboats and very strong for their tiers. And on the torpedo line, I would say Fubuki, Kagoro, Yumehari, and of course Shimakaze are probably my favorite picks from the torpedo boats. Now, at this tier, when you're first starting, you will mostly be up against bots. Although, to be honest, X-Papercut, I believe, is a player. Because he doesn't have the colons in his name tag. But, for the most part, you're fighting bots. And this is... this is that game mode, isn't it? Where basically if they capture your base, you're screwed. So, what am I doing right out on the flank? I'm trying to stop them pushing the flank on this side. I want to shut the flank down if I can, and then I'm going to literally move back to base and try and stop them from capping the base. So I'm going to get defensive. But initially, we need to deal with this guy. Papercut is quite full on. I've got him with those torps, though. And now we can just finish him off with the guns. Now, the first thing to upgrade on the Umikaze is the torpedoes. You get these really short-range torpedoes on the Umikaze. They're what, like, I don't know, 5 kilometers. Bye-bye, Papercut. Sorry, mate. It was fun while it lasted. And you really need the 7-kilometer torpedoes as fast as possible so you can stealth torp. Not that I'm doing very much of that in this game, but another good thing about the Umikaze, she's a low-profile ship. She's very small, so she's quite hard to hit, and of course she doesn't have a citadel. So at low tiers, torpedo boats are actually incredibly strong, especially Japanese ones. The torpedoes themselves only do around 50 knots. They're not the fastest. But the reload is insane. The reload is insane. Okay, I'm going to get some shells into him. Yeah, send some more torps. And yes, you saw that right. Right now, we've got about 23-second reload on the torpedoes. Which, like I said, is just nuts. You only get 4 of them, but with that reload, my goodness. No, we're going to catch him with 1? Yeah, 2. Wow. 3? Whoa. You know, it didn't look like it, did it? That really looked like I only clipped him with 1, but we got 3 hits. Okay, guided. Clearly I'm using guided torpedoes. So, anywho, moving swiftly on, as you can see, there are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships on our cap, busy capping. A target-rich environment. So we're just going to go straight in there. I've got 2 dev strikes already, and we don't be shy in ranked. Well, not ranked. In random play at this level, don't be shy. You're going to be mostly up against bots, and they're not too bright. They don't shoot too straight. So, you know, this is a chance to brush up on your YOLO skills and get those torpedo strikes in, because at this tier torpedoes are extraordinarily strong. It takes ages to destroy another ship with guns. Okay, wow. Adios, muchachos. Kraken unleashed, and there will be many medals in your life. And there we go, there's a Confederate. So we're just basically decapping while our fleet takes the other cap. Now there's no guarantee the bots will actually do that. Sometimes they come off the cap. So it's really important, if you want to win this game mode, to look after your own base. The bots won't. They'll all go sailing off to the enemy base like they've done here, and then eventually they'll get bored and sail all the way back again. They don't always cap. Sometimes I've noticed they form a conga line and just come straight off the cap just before they cap. So you can't rely on them to win you the match. Yeah. And my first premium ship on the North American server, you won't be too surprised to hear, is of course the Royal Navy Cossack, because it's cheap and cheerful and it gets the job done. It's such a good ship, so expect a few videos on that at some point. But right now I'm going up through the tiers. I'm going for the Shimakaze, I'm going for the Haragumo, I'm going for the Worcester, I'm going for the Des Moines. What else do I want to add to my collection? But battleships wise, I think Colombo would be nice, right? It's a good tech tree ship, not overpowered at all. Also, I guess Libertad would be good for the secondary stuff. So I can really cherry pick. Nice 3 hits there. I can cherry pick my tech trees. I'm definitely going to get a Split and a Gdansk at some point too, because they have a very unique playstyle, and I love those destroyers. Those Pan-European destroyers are absolutely fabulous. At least that's the plan. And I will release videos like this one as we go. So how are we doing? 2 Death Strikes, 1 High Caliber, 1 Kraken, and 1 Confederate. And we win the match. There we go. And 6 ship kills. Honestly, this is just great. But I'm stat padding. This is definitely a Smurf account. And I feel dirty. But it's good. It's good. And there you go, top of the team. Was there ever any doubt? I mean, they're all bots pretty much for the most part. Okay, there's a spread of damage. Okay, 82,000 damage in a tier 2 torpedo boat. Alright. Now the build is absolutely dreadful. Okay. I don't have any 10-point captains yet. Hell, I don't even have a captain yet for this ship. The game won't let me. Okay, I got Battle Hero achievement. That's nice. But I'm at Access Level 7, and Access Level 7 you don't get a captain, which kind of sucks, right? Still, I'm working on it. I'll be Access Level 17 before you know it. I hope. Anyway, that leaves me to say thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. This is nuts.